According to the National Invasive Species Council, an invasive species is an alien species that causes economic and environmental harm. Traditionally, we think of these as undesirable plants, but let's step out of the box, as this is not the case in Nevada, where many BLM managers would point to feral horses as an invasive species, considering they spend $50 million on approximately 180 herd management areas.
The seeds for these invasive species were planted back in the 1500s when Spanish explorers brought horses to the North American continent. Many of these horses escaped and formed the Mustang population we see today. Over the years, we see these populations outgrow their allotted habitat.
The BLM has calculated the appropriate management levels for each of the herd management areas. If we look at the state of Nevada, which has the largest percent of appropriate management levels, we quickly see the issue. Let's just use their Battle Mountain District herd management area as an example. Of the 11 million acres in the district, about 3.6 million have been allocated to the feral horses and will sustain approximately 3,200 head of horses. However, according to wild horse and burro specialist Shauna Richardson, there are about 3,900 feral horses inhabiting these areas. The BLM has tried to regulate the herds through natural controls such as predation and artificial methods such as adoption, limited euthanasia, and contraceptives, following guidelines of the Wild Horse and Burro Act of 1971.
Managing based on these guidelines has already led to overpopulation of these herds. At the current growth rate, we predict that in 20 years the horse and burro population could reach up to approximately 87,000. This is based on an expected 20% growth rate under the current management practices without herd relocation. To keep these herds at appropriate management levels, we propose the following solutions.
We propose the continued use of contraceptives, as the Battle Mountain District saw a decrease in foaling rate from 19% to 11% in 1 year. We also suggest the continuation of adoption, only with fewer stipulations. In addition to these modifications, we would initiate Ken Salazar's relocation plan. We also wish to further educate the public through resources such as Facebook, and we would expand publicity of the Extreme Mustang Makeover.
Feral horses today have become a non-native invasive species. However, with proper regulation and management techniques, the wild Mustangs can regain their status as an American icon. Mustangs can thrive in western habitats while establishing a symbiotic relationship within ecosystems.